In 1923, I left Calcutta. I started my business at Allahabad. So, I was always thinking of my Guru Maharaj, that I met a very nice sadhu. Although I was doing business, I never forgot him. Then in 1928, these Gaudi Math people came to Allahabad during Kumbh Mela. As the Kumbh Mela is going to be held this year, a similar big Kumbh Mela was held in 1928. In those days, they came to open their branch in Allahabad, and somebody recommended that you go to, at that time I was running on my big pharmacy. I was a very well-known man in Allahabad as the proprietor of the pharmacy. So somebody recommended them that you go to Abhay Babu. He is a very religious man, he will help you. So when they entered my shop, I was very much pleased that this man I met in 1922, and now they have come. In this way, we become reconnected. And in 1933, I was officially initiated. And my only qualification was, when I was introduced to my Guru Maharaj for initiation, the Guru Maharaj immediately said, yes, I shall initiate this boy. He is very nice. He hears me very patiently. He does not go away. So, that was my qualification. The high standard of philosophy which he was speaking at that time, practically I could not follow what he was speaking, but still I liked to hear. That was my hobby. Whenever I was asking that when Guru Maharaj will speak. So, he took it very seriously. And then in 1936, it's a long history, during this Vyas Puja day, whatever I studied about our relationship with my Guru Maharaj, I expressed in this poetry, and since that day, my god brothers used to call me poet. And Guru Maharaj also very much appreciated this poetry. Now, somehow or other, you have found it. I thought the poetry is lost, but I do not know how it was found out by some of our disciples. I think it was found out in London Museum or somewhere else by Gurudas. They had a stock of harmonists, and from the harmonists, by Guru Maharaj's paper, this poetry was found. Otherwise, I thought it was lost. So anyway, this poetry is, adore, adore ye all the happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. So I heard that the month of May is very pleasing in the Western countries. So I compared the happiness of this day with the May Day. They call May Day? Yes. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, his divine bliss. So, Bhaktisidhhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared as the son of Bhaktivedanta Thakur, his fourth son. Bhaktivedanta Thakur he was family man, he has several children, sons and daughters. So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, known in his previous life as Bhagala Prasad Datta, son of Kedarnath Datta, his father, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur, his name was, he was magistrate. And he was manager also, the managing board of Jagannath Puri. The system is the local magistrate becomes the official manager of the managing board of Jagannath Puri. So, at that time, he was situated in Jagannath Puri, and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared at Puri. And the Rathayatra ceremony takes place, and sometimes the big Ratha stops at interval. So the house in which Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared, in front of that house the Ratha stopped. So his mother took the advantage, and because Bhaktivedanta Thakur was magistrate, so the son, the little baby, was brought before the Ratha, and the pujaris allowed him to bring the child before the deity, and the child was placed before the deity, and a garland was offered by Jagannath. So that was the first sign of his becoming the Acharya. In this way there are many incidences. So therefore his birthplace is mentioned, the holy place, my Lord and Master is defined this. O my Master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light of thy candle, struggle for existence, a human race, the only hope is divine grace. Actually, we are in a very precarious condition. The modern civilization, I mean to say, manipulated by the Western people, a very soul-killing civilization. This civilization, by nature, the chance is given after many evolutionary process. Jalajara Avlakhani Savara Kavinsati. The evolution theory is there in the Padma Purana. It is not Darwin's theory. Darwin stolen it from Padma Purana and he presented in a distorted way of his own imagination. Otherwise, the Darwin's theory is not the original. The theory, it is not theory, fact, jivajatishu. That is, wandering within the cycle of jivajati, different species of life. Tatadihantara. This is basic knowledge, this evolutionary process. It is not Darwin's theory. So, there is a struggle for existence, a human race. The only hope is divine grace. So we got this information from his divine grace, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And that knowledge is still going on. You are receiving through his servant, and in future the same knowledge will go to your students. This is called parampara system. Evam parampara. It is not that you have become a student and you will remain student. No. One day you shall become also guru and make more students. more students. That is Chaitanya's Mahaprabhu mission. Not that perpetually, yes, one should remain perpetually a student. But he has to act as Guru. That is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is not that because I am acting as Guru, I am no longer student. No, I am still student. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us this instruction, that we shall always remain a full student before our Guru Maharaj. That is the Vedic culture. I may be a very big man, but still I should remain a full student to my Guru. That is the qualification. Guru Mare Murkha Deki Kadila Sasa. We should be always prepared to be controlled by Guru. That is very good qualification. Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasadam. Arana koriya mane as. So, we should become always a very obedient student to our Guru. That is the qualification. That is the spiritual qualification. So 40 years ago, I remember the same thing as it is in 1922, and still the same thing is going on. There is nothing new. We have nothing to do new. Simply let us present as it is. It will be successful. There is no. You see, the spirit of my writing is the same. Misled we are all going astray. This soul-killing civilization is misleading us. We must know it. It is very misleading civilization. Our real aim of life is to understand our spiritual identification and search out our relationship with God, Krishna. That is our real business. But this modern civilization is misleading us in different ways. So, I wrote this. Misled we are, all going astray. Save us, Lord, our fervent pray. Wander thy ways, to turn our face, adore thy feet, your divine grace. So this portion I very much appreciate. Love is there, only possible when it is diverted towards Krishna. That is love. And beyond that, not beyond that, below that, everything is lust. So you should always remember this. The senses are not stopped. But when the gratification of the senses is directed towards Krishna, that is bhakti and love. And when the sense gratification is directed towards personal service, that is lust. This is the difference between lust and love. Srila Bhaktisidhhanta Saraswati Thakur knew this art, how to turn our activities for the satisfaction of Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness movement. Therefore, I wander thy ways, to turn our face, adore thy feet, your divine grace. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen souls. Why we are fallen? Because we are fallen. Our relationship with Krishna is eternal. Unless it was eternal, how you Western peoples could be devotee of Krishna? Artificially, you cannot be a devotee of Krishna. The relationship is there, eternal. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. By the process, it is now awakened. Savanadi Suddha Chitte Kare Udaya. It is awakened. Love between young man and young man, it is not artificial, it is there. But by certain circumstantially, environment, the love becomes manifest. Similarly, our love for Krishna, relationship with Krishna is eternal. Jive Swarupa Nitya Krishna Das. But we have to create such situation that eternal relation should be awake. That is the art. That is what. The forgotten Krishna, we fallen souls, pay most heavy the illusions to. Because we have forgotten Krishna, we are paying heavy toll, taxation. What is the taxation? The taxation is nivattanti nittu samsara vatmani. This human life is meant for understanding Krishna. But instead of understanding Krishna, we are understanding the so-called material science for sense gratification. This is our position. The energy which was given by nature to understand Krishna, that is being utilized how to manufacture something for sense gratification. This is going on. This is Maya, illusion. Therefore, it is pay most heavy the illusions too. Toll tax. That we are paying. Because we have forgotten Krishna, therefore now we have manufactured the nuclear weapon, Russia, America. And you will have to pay heavily. They are already paying heavily. The armament preparation is going on. More than 50% of the income of the state and now is being spent for this army heavily. Instead of other purposes, it is being spent for military strength, every state. That is heavy toll we are paying. And when there is war, there is no limit how much we are spending for this devastation. So why? Because we have forgotten Krishna. This is fact. You are American today. Tomorrow, even if you are America, if you become an American cow or American animal, nobody will care for you. Nobody will care for your politics. But this art they do not know. This science they do not know. They are under illusion. They are thinking that I shall continue to remain American, so let waste my time for American interest, so-called interest. There cannot be any interest. Pakitakriyamani gunai karmani sarva. Everything is being done by nature. We are simply falsely thinking. Ahankara vimuratma katta. This illusion is going on. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen souls, pay most heavy the illusions too. But pay. Darkness around, all untraced, the only hope, your divine. This message. Simply you are in darkness. We shall discuss later on again. Now it is. What is the time now? So we shall discuss again. The same thing, it is chalked out by Krishna and by parampara system. We have understood this philosophy. Evam parampara paptam imam rajasayo vidu. So keep this parampara system. This Vyas Puja is parampara system. Vyas Puja means to accept this parampara system. Vyas, Guru, is the representative of Vyas, because he does not change anything. What Vyas Puja, what Vyasdev said, your Guru also will say the same thing. Not that so many hundreds of thousands of years have passed away, therefore I give you a new formula. No, there is no new formula. The same Vyas Puja, the same philosophy, simply we have to accept it, and then our life will be successful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Adore, adore ye all, a happy day. Blessed that heaven, sweeter than May. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, his divine grace. Misled we are, all going astray. Save us, Lord, our fervent prayer. Wonder thy ways to turn our face. Adore thy feet, your divine grace. Oh, my Master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle. Struggle for existence, a human race. The only hope is divine grace. The only hope is divine grace.